Mike Dukes here. I'm with Eddie. It's hot out, but it's okay because we have Beowulf. What do we know about Beowulf?
So Beowulf came to us as a stray a few weeks ago. And this guy, so he has tags. I'm trying to get the whole story straight and make sure I'm telling everything correctly. He came in with tags. We were not able to, unfortunately, reunite him with his owner. But we think he might actually have been in the service, like in the military. I think somebody did some tracing on the tags, and it's possible that he might have been in the Marines and worked potentially as a bomb sniffing dog. So, and don't quote me on this because I don't know the exact tracks that were followed to get all this information together. But he does have a service dog tag on, and so we do have some information on him, just not enough to get him back to his owner. Unfortunately, that's what we run into a lot with microchips, which is why it's so important. If you have a dog or an animal that's microchipped, keep that information up to date. Because if you give that dog to someone else, and then they give that dog to someone else, we can never find who the right person is to try and get them home. But that kind of brings me into, we have a veteran here. We also have a really great veterans program for our shelter. If you are a veteran, service member, active, retired, you get half off on your adoption fees.
Can't be that.
This guy, he's 12 years old, so he falls into our senior category. So if you put all that together, his adoption fee would be $50 because he's a senior. Come in, you're a veteran, you get half off. You could leave with this dog today for $25.
Can't beat that.
Not to mention, we also help with vaccines. So you can come back when he's due for his vaccines. We do give you your basic distemper parvo stuff for no extra cost. And then we have pop-up rabies clinics where we can do it for $20.
Boom, boom, boom. Set.
But he's a really great dog. He's been just sweet with everybody he's met. Really into his toys though. I wouldn't go when he's got a fresh Kong. You can tell he looks kind of busy. He did not want to come out and be on camera without bringing his Kong. He just got a fresh one. He's like, I don't have time for you guys' shenanigans. Just let me have my Kong.
So there are treats in this thing. I must have them.
So he had to bring it with him to get him to come out. But a really nice dog, and he's been great all around. And I'm hoping that we will have him adopted before Dog Days of Summer gets here. That is coming up on the 17th of this month, so it's
right on.
Yeah, that is not far away at all. And so we're gonna have a lot of our adoptable dogs there. There is still time to get in for vendors. If you want to set up a booth, if you want to I think we're still looking for food trucks. Come on, there's plenty of room. We'll make extra room. We're getting this set up really nice. So we're gonna have lots of room for people to check everything out. We will squeeze you in. So get your applications in. All of our vendor information is on our website, kokomohumane.org, under special events, and also our Facebook, all of our social medias. Check them out. We have. I should have kept moving. It looked like I was being bleeped, like I'm cussing or something like that. But yeah, get on there. Get signed up for Dog Days of Summer. It's going to be a really fun event.
And we've got 4th of July literally into this week.
Yeah.
So you got that little celebration.
Yeah.
The downside to all the festivals at Foster Park, no dogs are allowed. This makes up for all of that. Dog Days of Summer, they're everywhere. That's kind of the point. So if you're an animal person and you want to celebrate, this is the place to be.
Yeah. But I don't know if this has been mentioned in anything officially yet, but we are going to have our adoptable animals at this event. So a lot of our dogs will be out there for you to meet. So we do a lot of our stuff by appointment. And so sometimes people just want to come in and browse and check out the animals. This is going to be the perfect time for that. You'll be able to come in, you'll see how they're going to do. We're going to set up one of our yards as like a speed dating course where you can go and you can sit, and then dogs will be brought around to you to meet. And when we find that right match, we'll do the paperwork right there on the spot.
That's a complaint I hear a lot. The fact that you can't just walk in anymore and go see the dogs. The logistics of that, we can't support that. But this, if that's been your overriding thing you've always wanted to do and you missed that, July 17th, be here. We're going to have them all. Think about that. Dog speed dating. That's just awesome. You can end up going home that day with a new family member.
And I don't know if you guys noticed, but the date is not on the weekend. A lot of our events are usually on the weekend. We've realized that we're often competing with another event that day. You know, if we're doing it in the morning, there's the farmer's market or another festival or some other, maybe there's a food truck pop up around town. And so we're competing for people to come. Well, no need, middle of the week. If you've got a food truck or a vendor set up or a tent you pop up at the flea market or at the farmer's market, and you're free on a Thursday, we've got your solution right there. Get a little extra exposure that week, so you can get your wares out there or your delicious foods. Maybe you're like a newer startup and you've not got your foot in the door with these other places yet. Hit us up. Come on, we'll set you up. We'll get your name out there.
What are the hours for the dog days?
It's going to be from 5 to 9. So it's going to be in the evening when it's cooled down a little bit. So we're not going to be in the blistering, sun of the day. And hopefully it'll be a nice, cool evening. We're going to have a beer garden. I don't know if that's been brought up. If that's not reason enough to come, I don't know. That's how you're going to cool down that evening. If it's a hot day, come to our beer garden.
Dogs and suds.
Yeah.
So that is there? Yeah.
Luckily, I don't think they're in town anymore, so they'll be soon.
Yeah. But yeah, it's after work. We can go home, do whatever we need to do, and come over here, hang out, have a great time. Bring the whole family. And like you said, hopefully this guy already has a home by then. But if not, keep Beowulf in mind. He and his trees could go home with you.
Bless you.
Did you just snort in a treat?
I think he was, going a little too fast all that.
Pace yourself, man. Pace yourself. So if you think Beowulf might be the one for you, maybe you're a veteran. Or maybe you just like a sturdy service dog named Beowulf.
And if you come and meet him from this video, and I don't give you a calling to take home with you, remind me, and I will make sure he leaves with one. Because he really seems to enjoy it. Maybe a couple. You can have one ready in the fridge and one that he's chewing on, and you can just swap them. Because that is like making his day right now.
So if you think Beowulf's the one for you, you know the drill. Hit up that website, fill out that application if you haven't already. If you have, you're in the system. You're halfway there. Give us a call, say you want to meet Beowulf, and we will make that happen. And if for some reason he's not for you, fear not. We have plenty of other dogs, plenty of other animals. We got a lot of cats. Last I checked, we had some gerbils, rabbits. They all need good homes. Could be yours. And if you haven't already, get the marker out. Go to the calendar. July 17th, Thursday, 5 to 9. Know where you're going to be. You're going to be right here. We'll see you then.